Hello guys, and welcome to my second vlog. So we're currently heading to a CALORIE right now. It is like 6 a.m. in the morning. We woke up at 5:30 a.m. We're really freaking tired. But the good thing, we're gonna see some cool cars today. Are you excited, Kenya?
We're gonna do a car show. Of course I'm excited.
I'm tired. I haven't eaten yet, which is actually kind of scary because I gotta eat something. Because you know I'm prepping, right? We're gonna just meet the guys like in 10 minutes or so, and then from there we just see what happens. So see you guys later.
Never heard of it. Looks nice.
Hello, Alan.
What up? Right, guys.
How are you?
Good.
Say hi to your camera.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we are.
What?
Stock S550.
Yeah, it's all
Follow 'em on
stock.
Instagram.
It's not really impressive. It's okay.
So we're about to
element
go
of
to the
surprise.
meet right now.
Yes.
We have like just 4 cars over here. It's pretty lame, not gonna lie. I spy with my little eye a GTR, like right over there.
Y'all saw. Hey, Sara and KJ. I was about to say, y'all know where Sara and KJ is. They found us.
Hello sir, how are you?
What's up?
In the CALORIE right now, we're just watching some cars right now. The sun is like freaking beaming and like can't even see anything. So what are you expecting to see right now?
GTR.
GTR? Nah.
And
I just want to see a lot of 4 GTs. That's what you came for.
Pagani.
A what?
A Pagani.
Pagani? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna be walking around, just seeing stuff, see cars, take pictures and stuff. And see you guys later.
So, what are we doing here?
We're just gonna get some coffee because it's cars and coffee.
Yeah, Starbucks.
Coffee and cars. Same stuff.
Starbucks style.
Yeah.
Sugar coffee. Not real coffee.
I'm gonna get black coffee.
Crap.
With 2 shots of
Crap.
espresso.
2 shots of, like what?
Espresso. So we're actually heading out of the meet. Well, technically we are now.
Moving to a different
We're moving to a different spot, but we're heading out of the meet at the same time. But it was pretty hot, so I'm sweating places that I shouldn't be sweating.
Scorching.
What? I just gonna show you my training with that day with my coach and everything, and then just talk about how to calculate macronutrients, calories, and all the good stuff, just basic nutrition. So I know I get a lot of questions about this all the time, so I just want to get like some questions answered so everyone can have like a clear idea how to do basic nutrition for any kind of goals. And that's about it.
Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did.
See the whole world open up to you.
Yes, I did it all for love. And I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all for love. Oh. They say fools believe in it, so I guess I'm one of them. Oh, don't you know I fell for fools gold, I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fools gold, I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all. Yes, I did it all for love.
So, like I said before, I just want to talk about a little bit like macronutrients, calories, and all the good stuff, just basic nutrition, because I get a lot of questions of it all the time. Let's just pretty much start with the basics, and a lot of people ask me all the time, so what kind of foods can you eat so you can gain muscle, you can just lose weight, or what kind of magical foods help you to do all that kind of stuff? And my answer will always be the same thing. There's no magical food that's gonna help you magically grow muscles. There's no magical food that's gonna help you lose a bunch of fat around the waist, but whatever. There's just none of that. It is all based off on calories and macronutrients. Calories are basically just the amount of energy you consume during the day and the amount of energy you burn throughout the day. And the way you can calculate the amount of calories you should be eating according to your goals, you can go on a online calculator and basically you just put all your info, your height, weight, sex, kind of lifestyle, like how active you are, if you're sedentary, if you work out 4 times a week, if you work out for like more than an hour, all the good stuff. And basically what it's gonna do, it's gonna get your TDE, which is your total daily energy expenditure, which is basically just how amount of energy you burn throughout the whole day, and it just adds up or rest numbers depending on how your body functions. I know there's a formula that's really simple in which you can just calculate your body weight, multiply it by 12 to 13 for fat loss, 15 to 16 for maintenance. If I'm not mistaken, I'll just fix on the screen somewhere. You calculate your body weight times 17 to 18 for calorie surplus. That's the quick way to do it, but I personally don't recommend it. I will still recommend to go to an online calculator because those go really in depth on everything you do and you get like a really legit number, and you can also get your macronutrients. So adding more calories to your TDE is gonna make you gain muscle mass because you're in a caloric surplus. So if I'm burning 1,800 calories a day and I'm consuming around 2,200 calories a day, that makes me in a calorie surplus. So basically what I'm doing, I'm overfeeding my body, so everything that I put in my body, it can be used for recovery, for muscle gains, and so on. The thing is, caloric surplus, or how some people call it, bulking. People, when they start bulking, they want to have like a lean bulk, or they want to look lean as they're gaining like a lot of muscle mass. But there's one thing that people forget all the time, and it's genetics. Genetics is a big thing in anything related to working out. Whether how fast you're able to put on muscle mass, whether how fast you're gonna be able to lose fat, how athletic you are, and a good one that a lot of people tend to forget a lot, it's called body fat distribution. That is an actual thing. Not everyone's gonna have the same distribution of fat all over the body because we're not the same people. Some people that are not able to hold a lot of fat on their abdominal area are the ones that are gonna have a bigger chance to have like a lean bulk physique. If you wanna have a lean bulk, it's totally doable because a bulk is not about just eating like a bunch of junk food and all of that. Bulk is basically just eating a lot of calories so you can gain a lot of muscle mass as well. Make sure you're getting a lot of healthy food, have like the right macronutrients that you need so that your body can actually use that efficiently rather than just eating like a bunch of saturated fat, rather than just eating a bunch of pizza and all that kind of stuff. Cardio and fat loss is also another thing. A lot of people have a lot of misconceptions. A lot of people think that doing a cut is gonna make you lose all your gains, and that is absolutely not true. The thing about cutting, if you overdo it with cardio, of course your body's gonna start breaking down because you're using a lot of energy and your body's gonna try to find anything that can use as energy. So if you're cutting and you're not eating the right amount of calories or the right amount of macronutrients, your body's gonna start breaking down anything that it can find, and usually the first thing that starts breaking down is muscle mass. If you're on a cut, I will usually recommend just to take a lot of BCAAs or amino acids or things like that because those do really help a lot when you're cutting. They just help you synthesize protein better rather than start using muscle mass everywhere. Just gonna start finding like other sources like fat or glycogen, things like that, so you can actually like work efficiently. You also gotta make sure you're eating enough protein throughout the day. I don't want to go into in depth on any of these things because, like I said, it's a whole new world. Nutrition is really broad. It has a lot of different things. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just saying it based on my experience, based on all the people that I work with, and basically nutrition that have worked with me as well. The last one remaining with the maintenance is basically you eat the same amount of calories that you will be burning. So, for example, if I am burning 1,100 calories a day, then I consume 1,800 calories a day. That's not gonna make me go up in weight. It's not gonna make me go down in weight. I'm just gonna have a really stable weight. But you can change your body composition by doing that. A lot of people that I know, they actually don't go through the cut and bulk process. They just kind of stay in the maintenance level throughout the whole year, and they just kind of do their cardio like they will usually do. They keep doing their weight training like they usually do, and that's how they maintain their bodies, so they maintain a lean look throughout the whole year. Macronutrients. So, what are macronutrients? Macronutrients are basically just protein, carbs, and fat. Well, we all know protein is really important when you're working out, right? Yes, it is really important when you're working out because it helps your muscles to recover quickly. It feeds the muscles and it basically just makes you look ripped AF. I'm joking. But yeah, having a good protein intake is really important when you're working out because your body is gonna go through a lot of stress. So you need to recover really quickly so those muscles can keep on going, they can keep growing. People keep forgetting all the time how important carbs are, and they have this idea inside of the brain that, oh, carbs are bad for you. You cannot eat carbs at all. You just gotta stay away from carbs, and that's some BS. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. There's different kinds of carbs. We know as complex carbs, we know as simple carbs. Complex carbs are those like things like white rice, white bread, things that just your body breaks down pretty quickly. And then you have the complex carbs, which are like sweet potato, brown rice, quinoa, things like that, in which your body takes a little bit longer to process, so you actually using more of it efficiently. Complex carbs are also really full in protein, and they're also really full in fiber. So those are really good. Those are really two good things that those have. Simple and complex carbs, they have its own little purpose. A lot of people, they eat a lot of simple carbs when they're about to work out because their body digests pretty quickly. So they don't get like the bloating feeling, and the body's gonna immediately use it as energy. The main first thing that your body's gonna use as energy is gonna be carbs. So they're really important that you have intake from like high to moderate when it comes to carbs because you're gonna need them. But yeah, that's pretty much carbs. We have fats. Fats are also one of those things that people kind of give it a bad rap for some reason. We have different type of fats, the good fats and the bad fats. That's how people call it, that's how we all know it. The good fats are things like avocado, salmon, nuts, things like that. Bad fat with things like saturated fat, like things that they use to fry food with, or butter, cheese. Those usually have a lot of saturated fat. So those two also have its own little purpose. Of course, you don't want to eat a lot of saturated fat because they're not really good for your heart. Fats they give you satiety, so you feel full throughout the day. So you want to make sure you're eating a good majority of fat. It doesn't have to be something too high if you're doing like a low carb diet or anything like that, but you want to keep it to like a moderate level to low. It depends on what you want to do, it depends on your goals, it depends on a lot of things. Like I said before, you can use an online calculator. I use bodybuilding.com calculator. I think that's one of the best actually. So if you have any questions regarding that, just tell me. I will leave that down below, so you'll just go in it, check it out, do whatever you want to do with it. So that's pretty much it. Macronutrients and calories are two really important things when it comes to working out. Those numbers are gonna vary from time to time, varies on the body, height, kind of activities you're doing. Even if you've been having the same macros and same calories for a long time, you should want to switch it up from time to time because your body gets used to it. And that's usually when people hit like a plateau, they don't gain any more muscle, or they don't lose any weight. So those two things, calories and macronutrients, are two simple variables that you can kind of play with. What works for you, what doesn't work for you. All you gotta do is just kind of play around with like things that wanna work with your body, what doesn't work with your body, and then just go on from there. Well, if you guys have any other questions, just let me know. I hope it was as clear as possible. I was gonna pull a lot of stuff out of my head, so I'm pretty sure I left a lot of things out. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and just like it, share it, everything. I really appreciate how much you guys been supporting me a lot, so it really means the world to me. Bye.